Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to eDogs Reviews. I hope everyone who is subscribed to this channel had a very good holiday and a good new year. Starting off with 2023 is this fairly new Target exclusive, which is the Transformers Studio Series N.E.S.T Bonecrusher number 95 in the buzzworthy Bumblebee line. And we'll just get into it by showing off the box first. Now the figure does come in robot mode, as you can see here in the middle. So this is what the box looks like. We have Megs at the top, we have Optimus in the middle, we have Bumblebee on the bottom, and on this side we have Bonecrusher on this side, and on the bottom it says plastic free packaging. Cool. And then on the back, we have it in the robot mode. We have them in the vehicle mode. It takes 33 steps to transform it. And it comes with a backdrop named Highway Showdown, which we'll talk about in the video as well. On this side of the box, this says 95 Bumblebee, buzzworthy Bumblebee, however you want to throw it. And then this on top, it says Studio Series Transformers. That needs to be reversed so it could be correct. And then on the bottom is just barcodes and things. So this character comes from the first movie, if you have not seen it. So let's get in the stage here. Right, so off the stage. So this is the scene in which this character is best at. It takes place in East Chicago, I believe, in this scene right here. And you can place them on top of the stage, like so. And you can pose them however you wish. I'm not good at it, but maybe you are. And that's pretty much basically what it looks like. And that is Showdown, what is it? Highway Showdown. The backdrop is called. So let's get into the figure. Now the figure is very different from the original, which is the Transformers Studio Series number 33, and they are both Voyager class figures. Now, if you didn't miss the box, it does not say Voyager class anywhere on the box, and that's a first for me. I have to double back to my other purchases from the buzzworthy line to see if they actually put the class on there. But just for a note, it is a Voyager class figure. This is what the figure looks like. Now the original is a tan color to like blend in with the desert, and this is more of like a charcoal color because everything is a dark gray. We have a little midnight blue here. We have a little bit of silver on the collar. His eyebrows are silver. We have this crest that goes up his head, that's silver. And a little bit on the knees here and on the inside of the leg. And that's what it looks like from the front. That's what it looks like from the back. And that's what it looks like, I should say, that's what it looks like from the side. And this is the back. And this is from the other side. And while we're here, we have two versions of the backpack. You can keep it like this, or you can keep it the way they want you to have it in the picture. So all we have to do is like turn this around, right? Turn these forks around, and make sure this is even. And you can have it all like that. It kind of looks like this from the front. Let's see if we can straighten this up a little bit. Right, I'm going to compress it. I'll show that off in a second. So you can have it all like this, right? And this is more closer to the backpack because we're using this arm right here as a, that is fully posable. You can have it like this, or you can bring it up like so, like that, and make it more menacing if you want, or you can keep it the other way. So I prefer the other way, to be honest. So we're just going to change this back. Now it is connected to this piece right here, and it moves back and forth. So if you move it back, it's going to be closer to his backside. If you move it forward, it's going to be at an angle. Now, articulation. Let's get into it. His head can swivel this way, so you can emote, if you will. Let me brighten that up just a little bit. It's kind of getting lost. Right, so you can turn it this way, and you can turn it that way. You can turn it all the way around if you wanted to. Arms can go all the way up like that on the shoulder, but there is an inside shoulder here that you can use, and that's for the transformation there. There is a swivel at the bicep, right? There's a swivel at the elbow. These arms can come out of the sleeve if you so choose. The hands can open and close, not a problem. Legs, bring that up. Bring it down on the knee. These are very tight. Very tight. So you can bring it down on the knees like that. Bring this arm up. And you can bring this all the way back because of the transformation, but you can do it. Opposite leg, we can bring this back. And that's about as far as you're going to get on the knee, unless you stop it there and you bend the knee there like that. There is a swivel at the thigh, but that's also for transformation as well, so we're going to count that. The only thing it doesn't have is a swivel at the waist. None there. Right? Now, you're probably asking, can it skate like in that scene, Highway Showdown, with Optimus Prime and Bonecrusher? No, he doesn't skate. These pieces will have to like rotate up or something like that to give the wheels more freedom of movement, and then you could probably move this piece forward. Let's see if I can do it. Let me see if I can attempt to do it. Right, so it's gonna be like that. So it's gonna get in the way. You can't really do it. It would be cool if you could, but you can't. And that is about it. So what we're gonna do next is some comparisons. All right. Trying to get him seen. Now his right arm is a little droopy. All right, so comparison time. Let's bring in old school DX9, which is a deluxe. Let's see. There we go. Stand him next there. And let's get somebody new, which is Tarantulas, which is the new deluxe figure from Legacy. Let's give them a side profile. So, just to show you what's going on there. DX9 is a little, it's a tad, if you want to count the ears, he's a tad taller. Tarantulas is a tad shorter there. If you want something else, we could bring in Masterpiece Bumblebee and Road Rage. Kind of give you a scale there. But if you want somebody from his own series, we have the Masterpiece version of Blackout. Let's bring that up a bit. It was in the opening scene of this movie on the right, and I think he's somewhere in the middle. The chase scene is in the middle somewhere, and you have these two together like that. Now, if I had the choice between the tan version and the dark version, I don't know. If you want color breakup, I would go with the tan version. It may look better. I'm going with the dark version because it's the newest thing that's on the shelf. It was either this or the Optimus Prime trailer that turns into a backpack. It's not too many choices out there. The Fallen, number 91, you know the deal. So you have that right there. Now, they do have something called the Premium Finish line. Now, I like to suggest to Hasbro, if anybody works there, to make a camouflage version, like a desert camouflage, to give that tan version some color or something, or maybe a jungle camouflage type of thing, or a winter camouflage, whatever. Give it some color, and I'll be down for that. And case in point, if you did not know, Bonecrusher here is the last one to get a masterpiece of himself. So when that drops, I'm going to trade this and get the masterpiece one, because it's going to be a lot bigger. It's going to be slightly more complicated. But that's what I'm going to be doing. But for now, let's get into transformation. Let's see if I can brighten this picture up, so you have to see what I'm doing. All right, so we could take these arms, we're gonna put them in the sleeves, and they plug into the sleeves. I'll show you that off in a second. Give me 1 second. So there's a port there, and then there's a square thing there, and just plug those in. Right? Leave the hands out for now. We'll fix them later. You want to turn the forearm inwards like this, so the bottom matches the top. Same thing on the side. Bottom matches the top. You take the shoulders, bring it up. Shoulders, bring it up. Again, this is one. Now, there's a section here where the elbow is. You want to drop it down just a little bit, and you want to just like push inwards, because it will collapse on itself. Same thing, you want to bring it down the angle. Bring it and shove and like squeeze that in, collapse it together, so it should look like this. Then we take it, turn it all the way around so the windows match these windows. Same thing on this side, like so. Take this piece, bring it up, which is his arm. Take the other arm, bring that up as well, and you're just gonna have it like this. Right, so now we're going to fix these wheels. So we're going to take this piece right here, and we're going to bring it inwards like that. And then we're going to take this piece right here, and we're going to bring it towards the front. And this piece always gets caught on a piece of plastic, so you kind of have to work that in. Same thing on the other side. Bring that piece of plastic in, and you take this piece, and you bring it around like that. Now we're going to take the waist. We're going to split the waist in half like this, right? We're going to take we're going to bring we're going to bring this piece up like that, and we want to bring these legs up like so. Bring these legs up so. Now I skipped a step. Let me just show you real quick. Okay, so these pieces, these dark pieces are supposed to be out, so we're just gonna flip those inwards like that. All right, take the lower portion of the leg, and you want to turn it at the swivel like that. Same thing on the other side, turn it at the swivel like that. Okay, and this whole wheel will flip over like that. Same thing on the other side, this whole wheel will just flip over like that. Make sure like everything is collapsed into place. Everything's good to go. So you should have something like this. This part confused me because I didn't know what direction this piece goes into. So there's a pin that allowed me to clue me in what was going to happen next. So you take the arms, and you need to actually bring this out like that, right? You want to bring this down like that. So it should look like this. Now, right now, you're going to take this door right here, bring it out. You want to fold it over, clamp it down. Same thing on this side. Take this door, bring it out, fold it down like that. Then we want to plug these arms into the little square here, and it should peg it together because there's a peg there. There's a slot there, and this should always sandwich together. Like that. We're gonna leave it like that for now. We're gonna take this piece right here. This piece is the only thing that doesn't plug into this rectangular spot. It just floats there. It doesn't plug in. If anybody else having that problem, please let me know in the comment box down below. Now, what I like to do is I like to make sure this piece is actually in this window, kind of a deal. Like that. Like that. So this one not too much. There we go. Make sure all of that's together. Now you take these pieces right here, and it's going to plug into this port. And there's this little rectangular square right there. And you just plug these two things together like that. Like that. And again, you wanna make sure all of this is working together. All right, so we want to plug these feet together if they haven't done it already, and make sure that you flip these hands down. It's supposed to be just like that. Now, front part, easy. So you take these two, bring these up, and you're going to see this peg, and there's a slot on that side. Bring this together. Take the forks, and you want to actually turn them this way, like that. And you want to turn this way. Bring it up, bring it down, like that. And there you go. You have him in his vehicle mode, which is a Buffalo mine protected vehicle. Its purpose is to locate IED mines, underground bombs, traps, things of that nature that would ambush a person. So this is like an anti-ambush vehicle. So you have that. You have it on this side. That's what it looks like. And if you get real close, I'm not sure my camera's gonna pick it up, but it says "All Hail Megatron" there on this side. Let me see if I'll bring it up. There we go. My goodness. There we go. This is the best I can do. All right. It is a 6-wheel vehicle for all kinds of terrain. Now this boom, I'm calling it a boom. You can arrange that any way you want. So let's bring in some comparisons. See, let me see. What do we do? We could bring in legacy tracks. And we could also bring in G2 bags. Trying to give you a scale there. Now you can use this arm for anything you want. Any ideas you can come up with to use that arm, you can use it. A lot of pictures have this arm laying on this windshield for some odd reason. Some pictures have this pointing up, but let's see. Let me see if we got to it. See, if you point it up, it's going to droop. So that's why I do it this way. Right? And hands came out. Right. Alrighty, there you go. Now to get it back into robot mode, we can focus on this arm later, but as you can see, this does not plug in, not at all. So we're just going to go back to the robot mode. We're going to split this apart. We need to take this off here. We need to take this off here, and we want to bring the bottom down. So we're going to start with top half first. So we're going to split this in half like that. We're going to bring this up like so. We're going to take these windows. We're going to bring them down. No, actually, we're going to do that last. Matter of fact, we're going to do that last. We're going to split the legs. We're going to rotate out like that. Rotate out like that. This time I'm not going to forget. So we're going to get in here. We're going to grab these two dark things here. Like that. Bring this leg down. Bring this leg down. Since we're here, we're going to rotate outwards. And we're going to rotate this one outwards like that. We're going to bring the top portion down. And it should click together. We're going to bring the crotch down like this, so. Alright, get these legs done. Take these pieces right here on the side, bring that around. There's a little bit of automorph here. I don't know if anybody caught that. But as soon as you take this piece and you bring it around, it kind of brings out the other one on the opposite side. That's cool. Right. Bring your arms back. Bring these out forward. Since we're here, we're going to take this piece, bring it in, shove it into his armpit, bring the arm down. Since we're here again, take this piece, shove it into his armpit, turn, turn. Okay, so we're going to extend. You want to turn. This is optional. You can take these out of the sleeve if you want. Sometimes I get caught up. Here you go. There it goes. There it goes. Get the arm out of the sleeve. Alright. Now it's for this piece right here. You want to split this part. Turn it this way. Turn that one that way. It's already done for you. Right? so we're gonna turn that way. Sometimes I forget how to configure this. So this goes that way. Right. Alright, so now I got it on the wrong side. Alright, so this is alright, now we got it. Now we got it. There we go. Bring this down, bring this down. And there he is. Make sure all of this is in the right place. And there is Bonecrusher back into his robot mode. And he is supposed to be a bulldozer in the G1 continuity. How did he wind up as this vehicle is beyond me. But there he is. Let's close this out by bringing in a couple of people. Let's bring in Blackout, who was at the beginning of the movie. Yeah, so it's a neat figure, very neat figure. So I hope you ladies and gents like this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below, and we'll answer those as soon as they pop up. Now, we do have some other new stuff. It was in the preview. I hope you girls and boys saw it. And next up, we're going to be doing this. Get those out of the way. Bring this in. We're going to be doing the Masterpiece number 56 Trailbreaker figure in our next video, so please stay tuned for that. I want to thank all you ladies and gents for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you again.